How you guys doing? It's Mike back with the thought of the day on August 8th, 2024. First, I want to give honor and praise to Ahaya Shoahaya, Bashem Yeshai Rawakadash, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit in Hebrew. Then I like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May your will, not mine, be done. Today I want to read this passage in Asbel Caesar book, and it's called Self-Respect Through Sacrifice. Self-respect through sacrifice. At the beginning, we sacrificed alcohol. We had to, or it would have killed us. But we couldn't get rid of alcohol unless we made other sacrifices. We had to toss self-justification, self-pity, and anger right out the window. We had to quit the crazy contest for personal prestige and big bank balances. We had to take personal responsibility for our sorry state and quit blaming others for it. Were these sacrifices? Yes, they were. To gain enough humility and self-respect to stay alive at all, we had to give up what really had been our dearest possessions, our ambition and our illegitimate pride. Wow. That hit on every angle of me during my life, and especially during that 10-year tragic run that I went through. I had the self-justification, the self-pity. I remember getting addicted to being in a pity situation, being depressed, and having the justification to drink. I knew it wasn't many people that I knew of that was going through what I was going through, so I used that as justification to drink. And I knew that the people around me wasn't going to be much that they could say, because I knew they couldn't relate to what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? I had tremendous anger. I was angry at everybody. Angry at the prosecutors, angry at her family, angry at the community, angry at my dad. I blamed a lot of stuff on him, which was wrong, because I didn't take personal responsibility for my behavior and my actions of what I had going on. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely tried to mask that with chasing personal prestige and trying to get big bank accounts, and none of that stuff worked. You know what I'm saying? It was inside it looked good on the outside, but inside I was dying, man. And when I look back at my pictures during that time, especially at the end, you could see the sadness and the pain in my eyes, because the eyes tell what's really going on in the soul, man. And when I looked at my pictures, most of them I was intoxicated and I was in another place, and you could just see the pain in my eyes. And I just remember being this thing hit on so much, man. I had to get rid of that ambition and illegitimate pride, like ambition for myself, to want to do all of this stuff for myself, to just build up my ego and pride, and illegitimate pride of just like trying to cover all that pain by boasting and having an ego and wanting the instant gratification of the world, and wanting people to make me feel better, and putting crazy expectations on friends and people close to me and family and all of this stuff. And in the end of the day, it was all about me. And I had to destroy all of that and really die to myself so I could be able to work for him, man. And I thank the Most High for spanking me enough and having me crash so I could get out of this state of mind, because it was leading to my destruction. And I was so unhappy, man, inside. I know I seen people, and this is not to brag, but this is just real. When I was doing that whole run, I knew people that I would see that would comment and say stuff, and I knew that they was envious of what I had going on, but they didn't know that I wanted their life. I wanted their life because they didn't have to deal with what I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? They just saw me at the tournaments and the camps and stuff, and they just saw that stage, but they didn't know when I was going home at night and being in the basement and just drinking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had some fun times where I was able to go to some places and do some things that wasn't like 100% misery or anything like that. But as the years went on, it started to get worse. As addiction does. As the year goes on, your life started to get worse. It starts to change. And it starts to becoming where you start to isolate and you be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the self-pity and the self-gratification and the anger starts to amplify. It just starts to pick up even more and more and more. Then you just be doing that cycle over and over again every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. Wake up in the morning thinking you're about to drink and it's going to take you back to the happy days. And now as soon as you start drinking, the depression set in and now you're stuck in that isolating place, whether it be your bedroom, your basement, or this or that, and you by yourself. It started out with you partying with friends, being in clubs, being in lounges, this and that. But in the last days, you're by yourself, and you're just sitting there feeling sorry for yourself and just watching life just waste away. Thank you, Most High, for guiding me out of that, man, and helping me get myself together and picking me to work for you, because you didn't have to pick me to work for you. And I thank you for that every day. This is Mike. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom.